Welcome to Shadows of Dawn.
The party had accepted the hunters Silverthorn. Caroline.
Yes. So prior to us taking the long rest, I will use my last spell slot to cast Goodberry, and I will hand everybody a Goodberry, and then I will take some of the meat rations that we found, and I'm gonna roll a Goodberry or two up in the rations and go outside and see if I can't find the griffin to feed it. With advantage. Ooh, 11. Awesome. So I will wave at him and then I will head back into the cave and rejoin the group for the long rest. I got 2 left. Cool. DM, while we're on the long rest, can I take a look at this quiver? Nice. Got it. Yep. Yeah, so each of these quiver's 3 compartments connects to an extra dimensional space that allows the quiver to hold numerous items while never weighing more than 2 pounds. The shortest compartment can hold up to 60 arrows, bolts, or similar objects. The mid-sized compartment holds up to 18 javelins or similar objects. The longest compartment holds up to 6 long objects such as bows, quarterstaffs, or spears. You can draw any item the quiver contains as if doing so from a regular quiver or scabbard.
That would be.
Q.
Category as well.
Yep, gotcha. So I will move my arrows and crossbow bolts into that. Let me go. So Baryon will motion everybody to kind of. Yeah, I will tell everybody like get ready to go, get in formation, and when y'all are ready, I will sneak down this pathway and see what I can find, and I will come. I will then report back and or scream for help.
All right, give me a stealth. Give me a stealth check. Tell me what you roll.
Health check. 27.
All right. So you are sneaking cautiously down the hallway when you see a little barricade by which you can see the tops of a couple of heads. Looks like goblin heads that seem to be on the other side of this little makeshift barricade.
How wide is the cave?
Like 10 feet wide, or well, the cave or the passage you are in?
The passage that I'm in.
About 10 feet.
Feet.
Yeah, about
At
10
best?
feet at best.
All right, I will back up and tell everybody. I will quietly back up and then, whisper to everybody and just say, "Hey, there's a group of goblins. They've got a barricade across the other side of this little passageway."
You look in there just enough. So you're pretty sure they saw you too. You basically look around and you're like, oh yeah, I see goblins. Like one of them pops up again and looks.
Maybe we'll take a. Yeah, quietly I will say maybe.
No, go away! You killed goblins, we know. What do you want to do? No! You hear like, and that's like a deep voice. No! No! It's probably about maybe 3 feet high. I mean, it's a hurdle. It would be, well, yes, it would be difficult to try to traverse. Or probably, like if you're going to traverse it, it would be difficult. Probably in acrobatics because it's unstable. Or it could be in athletics to try to just jump over the whole thing. Yeah, I mean, that's basically an attack roll, attacking an object.
At this point, Baryon will step to the side, look at Leoric, and go, "Please, after you."
not getting his orders. He's not getting it. He's not the one. Alright. Yeah, everybody go ahead and roll me.
Right behind you, buddy. He's gonna go. He's gonna go. Got it. Thank you. Jump 16 feet distance at a height which is greater than 30. But give me an athletics check. Just do Alright, so this does count as movement, right? So how far have you moved already? 30, so this will be a dash. So yes, as you
land inside this room. Several crates, barrels scattered around. Once again, the smell of campfire wafts in this area. Crates, boxes, barrels are spread between sleeping areas. You can see there are barrels of javelins that sit against the wall, as do several sets of hide armor. Several bugbears and goblins also appear prepared for an attack, all of in a state of alertness. Shield of Fate has a bonus action. So after you are the bugbears. Bugbear is going to approach. So this bugbear is going to move out. He is going to throw a javelin. He will step back. This one will move out and throws a javelin. He does. You do have cover. Step back. All right. So we'll start with the javelins from the bugbears. Your AC is 2 higher. Since you have cover, AC 16 and AC 19. Alrighty, 2 javelins miss. The bugbear that is swinging his morning star, AC 17. Alright, bugbears are done. Balin and Barry. See their head. Oh, look at the eyes. He does have the goblins are smaller than. Yeah, 9 basically hits into the barrier. You see like 3. Alright. Marion, you're next.
Right. Move Marion up as far as he can get down the hallway, which would be, I think, just before the barricade. And then he will take a shot. I am going just be safe. I am going to not drop the crossbow, but drop the crossbow to one hand, pull Augermar's tail, and take a whip strike at the goblin in front of him. Whip strike for 19.
That is a hit.
6 points of damage. Plus 4 makes it 9 points of damage. Dreadful strike.
Oh, okay. What number of goblin is that, please? Goblin 2 takes a total of 9 points of damage, and Goblin 2 goes down.
Sweet. I will try and get to like one side so that there's enough space for somebody else to pass by me.
Okay, Sam Mallory is next. creatures have advantage to attack. Yeah, right now with the barrier and the goblins, yeah. Goblins have like 3/4 covered. Bugbears and everything else on the other side. Okay. That is a hit on Bugbear 4. Tensei, like shot. Got it. Okay. Hey, Nerd Table. Welcome to the and of course the my favorite game gaming. After that is the goblins. All of the goblins. I'm already using his Death of Mortician delay intro to the Alright, this goblin charges Leoric. This little goblin can't quite fit in there, but he will turn around and use his short bow to shoot at him. So 2 goblins attack Leoric with their little scimitars. First goblin swings his little scimitars at Leoric. And we're shooting for high numbers. AC 19, I don't think it's going to do. Second little goblin is going to hit AC 9. So the one that ran up to Leoric backed him up 2 squares using his nimble escape. The other one that's there looks like he's about to back up, but Bugbear's like, the other little goblin shoots in with a bow. And he's AC 13. Jordy. Now Jordy will be think they would have advantage on attack. No, it can't be in the same square. It is. Negative. You can definitely see the back of your friend's heads. Oh, thank you, First Family, for subscribing. Hey. Shout out. Alrighty. After that is Evian. So kind of move Evian up and stay to the side. There you go. Just yes. It's like running at full speed and going. What is your passive perception? 12? Yes. Okay. You can see the very first bugbear. Hold it dead. Let's see, he's got a 13. Alright. Alrighty. After that is Leori. Bugbear 4 is a hit. Got it. Mighty cut. Mighty cross it. Alright, anything else? Bugbears. After I move this, alright, well, this bugbear kind of shoves this bugbear out from behind the rock to make him go attack. He's still going to step over here and Boy Javelin and then seek cover. This one over here will move Boy Javelin and seek cover. And the bugbears will attack with the morning stars. So yeah, you basically see an arm, and then he's like, yeah. So 2 bugbear morning stars. First one swings. AC 21. Hey, one bugbear finally got a good hit. He does 6 points of damage. That was a rapid roll. 6. Make a concentration save. AC 10. Yeah, made it. Good job. And AC 17 on the second morning star. 2 javelins. The first one that was there already hit. The one that you hit you back. First javelin, you have cover from this one to AC, but he got AC 9. And the second one, who has a pretty straight shot, AC 23. Woo. And once again, crappy damage roll, 5 points. Does it? Oh, it did. Con save 8. Shield of Faith goes down. All right, next, Balin Barian save. To see, Two options. You can treat it as difficult terrain and use an acrobatics, or you can try to run and jump it using athletics. Yes, yeah, you can see 2 of the bugbears. What's your passive perception? Yeah, you can see both bugbears easily. No, because you are next to the barriers. One of them does because a goblin is in the way. I believe that's number one. It looks like. Yeah, number one does not. And because you are next to the barrier, that allows you to shoot directly over. Eldritch Blast. This is 15 against a bugbear. Okay. I'm so used to my other. That's a miss, just barely. Varian.
Varian will go the Armar's tail and raise his heavy crossbow. He's aiming for the bugbear that Leoric slashed.
Okay. Bugbear 4. Yes, he's right next to the barrier.
Oh yeah. 23 to hit.
That is a hit.
Big edge. And do. And first. 10 points of damage.
And Bugbear 4 goes down.
I will go attempt to go over the barricade.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Is a 10.
That's fine. Yep. Basically, it's difficult terrain to go over.
So I go over, and then I'm gonna go right past the goblin and basically go as far as I can along the wall.
So over and to the right.
Yep. So, and if the goblin gets an attack of opportunity, that's fine with me.
10. So if you move along the wall, the bugbear will probably the bugbear dead. He wants to move along the wall. And so the goblin will take an attack of opportunity. He swings his little scimitar. AC 17.
That will hit.
He does. Ooh, 8 points of damage. Right
Got
in
it.
the butt. Maxed it.
But at least I'm out of the way. And that's my turn.
With a limp. Am I heavy? Say Mallory. You're going to just kind of run over it. Yeah, it's just difficult. Well, he wire boosts it. Oh, that is a hit. That's turning a frown upside down. And his number is... Goblin 3 takes 6 points. A mighty wound. He's looking really bad. That is a hit. The goblin goes down.
Nice.
After Say Mallory's done, now I have goblins. So the one goblin is... What is not the bow of the orc? Is he face to base or is he square away? And what about the other one there? Yeah, that one. Is he face to base with Leora? No? Okay, move him to Varian. So he moves to Varian, and the other one takes a swing at Leora. First one at Varian, AC 12. Not gonna do
Miss.
it. Second one at Leoric, AC 6. Not gonna do it. Jordy. Stygian the role model. He's like, I ain't no role model. I ain't. Practice. 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 I run through it. Hey, Kool-Aid. Oh, yeah. All right. Goblin Wisdom. He's got a 1. But he isn't full, so D8. You said that was number 1 or number 4? No. That's a 9. Alright, after Leoric. Alright, so bugbear number 1 is going to attack back, of course. Start right there. AC 20. Because the shield of faith is down. Wow, 12 points of damage. St. Mallory. Alright. And knowing is half the battle. The other bugbears pulled their morning stars. One goes to St. Mallory. It's 20. And that one does 10 points of damage. The other one moves to Varian. AC point. I kid you not. I rolled the same thing 3 times. Almost 3. 11 points of damage. Woo! Bugbear strong. Balin. We have Balin. Still working on that other plastic. What is Hexblade's curse? Yeah, it's the Hexblade. No. Okay, beat this. Part of this is you have to hit. Second part. Alright, Balin, Varian, didn't say Mallory. Varian, you're up.
Marion?
Varian, yeah.
Alright. I am Zephyr striking and moving back towards what looks like a bed bunk in the back of the room, like the green thing on the ground next to the mushrooms.
It's like a bedroll.
So, and then the bugbear that attacked me, I'm going to shoot at it with my heavy crossbow. I'm going to give myself advantage on the shot.
So, how do you get back there? What was it again?
Zephyr strike.
Oh, Zephyr Strike. Got it. So, there's no attack opportunity.
Yep. 10. That'd be fine. So rolling with advantage on heavy crossbow shot. 20 to hit.
On the bugbear?
Yes.
That's a hit.
Bugbear, I believe it's 2 of them, one that attacked me.
Bugbear 2.
So here's the regular damage. Oh, never mind, that is another hit roll. Here's the regular damage, which is 14 points. I get an extra D8 from the Zephyr Strike, which makes it 18 points, and then I get my Dreadful Strike, which makes it 21 damage.
And that one like sinks right into his chest. He's looking really bad. He's still up?
Still up but almost dead. Hello everyone. Bugbear 2, still up but almost dead.
St. Mallory, you get to follow that up. No pressure. Well, that's this. Flurry of blows. Second attack on the flurry of blows, AC 20, is a hit. What is his number? Punched him right in the nose. He's like, alright. Say Mallory, let's see, we have 2 goblins. So goblins on the door. The other one, 25, is going to chase Varian. So one goblin chases Varian. He swings his scimitar. AC 19.
Yep.
4 points of damage.
Got it.
The other one swinging at Leoric, AC 15. Alright, Jordy. Well, are you going to jump the barrier or climb the barrier or go over the barrier? What is your strength? 12. That is enough to jump 12 feet, clear the barrier, and divided is higher than 3. So yeah, so for basically for him, the barrier doesn't count as difficult for him. I need an athletics check for the landing. It's not high, but just don't roll bad. So he's prone. It's like I thought the floor was a little higher. That's what this is flat. And you take 1 point of damage. It's like when you hear the flat of a hand hit like pavement. Slap! Bear 2, roll the dead. Alrighty, wisdom saving throw is a 10. Do a d12. Belly flop. 11, and he goes down. He turns to start to laugh. He goes, wait. Is this Death of a Mortician in action? Is that what this is? Alright, Evian. Move her up as far as she can go. And she's going to stay for flame up there. So he has a 40. And her DC, he's 60. Gosh. Alright, after Jordy back to the top, Stidgy and then York. Acrobatics. I'm basically walking across the top of it. It's acrobatic. You have to kind of, it's not firmly put together. Acrobatics? I mean, inside. Yeah, it's just difficult. Cure wound. Oh, I see. Got it. Alright. Leoric is next. That is a hit. Cut him across the arm. He's like, and he has this smite. burns for 8 more points there. And now he's back. Alright, he attacks you back. This one's Morning Star, see, the other one has Jordy there, flat as a pancake. So, he will swing down at wow, AC dead. Even with Jordy's breakdancing. He does shoulder roll. Alright. Let's see, the other one went down, so Balin. Balin, if nothing is persistent. Hey, AC 23 on bugbear number 1. Oh, 12 points of damage. Yep. Like, that blasts him really good. He's weaving, but he's still Alright, after Balin and Varian.
Alright, because the goblin hit me with a scimitar, I owe you a con save for Zephyr Strike.
Fair enough.
Concentrate. Which is a 17.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright.
Yeah.
So I am going. Alright, in that case, I'm gonna move towards, say, Mallory, as far as I can while still having a clean line of sight on the goblin that hit me with the scimitar.
Okay.
And then once I get away from it, I'm going to shoot at him with the heavy crossbow.
Towards the same mountain. Know where thyself is. There you go. You'll shoot the goblin from there, and then probably.
And
that's it.
big hit, and we're gonna do.
What number is that goblin? 1 or 4?
Oh, damage.
It's the goblin up front. Okay, he's dead. And he goes down.
Nice.
And did you want to keep moving?
Yeah, move me, back to where I still have line of sight on Bugbear 3, but, I'm farther away from Bugbear 3.
That works.
Perfect.
Alrighty. After that is Mallory.
I did.
That'd be me. Got it. What number is it? once again in the same nose. Now he's bleeding. He's like. So 50% return on any investment would actually be pretty good. After that is goblins. Alright, the goblin's still on Leoric. Keeps hacking away. Natural 20. Yeah, the goblin's still left. Natural 20. He does 8 points of damage to Leoric. Now he's got that butt cheek poke down. Jordy next. AC 20 is a hit. As a greenish ray lashes out. And what number is he? Number 3. 15 damage is enough to put him down. You don't have to worry about the saving throw. Wait, make one more ray of sickness roll because you were in melee. Oh, there was? Okay. Got it. Okay, just making sure. Alrighty, after that is Evian. Alright, so Evian will try to climb over the bear. Actually, she will. Yeah, she's got a 10. Yeah, she's got 10 strength. Let's see. Yeah, Evian jumps over the barrier, so it only counts as 5 feet. Other way. 15. Let's see. She will. She'll go ahead and do Sacred Flame on Bugbear. And Bugbear makes a dexterity save. And he has a 9. Still not touching. He does 4 points of damage to Bugbear number 1, and he goes down. And back to the top is Stygian. The only goblin there. He turns around and he's like, that's a hit. 10 points of damage, and he is down. And I believe that is it. Victory is ours. Oh yeah, I forgot. Alexa.
Yeah, Baron walks back up to everybody, and he looks like he's been through a meat grinder.
Evian will heal you. Alexa, set the lights to caves. There we go. We forgot our cave lighting. Let's see. So she has cure wounds. She only has like 2 spells. But Evian will heal you for. Evian heals you for 6 points of healing.
That stops most of the bleeding.
She's like, I can heal him again if y'all want, but I'll be out of spells.
I'm at about a third. I will do an investigation.
Careful with the.
Jim, would you assist our warlock on investigation?
Baryon was still out of it when he did his investigation.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, wrap the mind. Probably did something good on the first one.
Yep. I'm sitting just over a little over 2/3.
This reminds me of a stone dragon trap in Tomok. There's nothing there. Nothing wrong at all. Let's see here. So you did a prayer of healing? So as you look around, you do manage to find some coins between bedrolls and pockets. Not a bad haul, actually. 15 gold, 270 silver, and 100 copper. You obviously they have javelins. There's a total in this area of about 20 javelins. There's some javelins that are in some barrels. They had a couple like with them. They threw a few. Obviously 4 morning stars, hide armor, 4 scimitars, 4 short bows.
I will grab 5 of the javelins and put them in the quiver.
Okay. You notice there is a small alcove towards the back, which you can see several crates and barrels that reside here. The area is also a bit cooler, and you see moss kind of covering the walls in that area, which seems to come from porous rocks, probably in the ceiling. Okay. It looks basically like harmless cave moss. I mean, that's looking from a distance. But you also know that the cave moss attracts moisture and locks it in, and it has a cooling effect in caves. Caves with this kind of moss tend to be a little bit cooler than normal. Probably a place to store things that need to be kept cold. And obviously down the other side leads off to a tunnel, which you cannot see where it goes. You haven't searched the crates back there yet, no. You just walked up and finally saw the cave moss now that the thing is over.
Barian will search the crates.
Okay.
For a whopping 17 on the crates investigation.
Alrighty. Woo. Alright, as you guys are looking around back there, first and foremost, you notice the crates contain food and water. All in total here, there's probably about 100 man days of food and water. But more importantly, you see resting in a dark clump on the wall, a silverthorn plant.
Woo!
Actually, small correction, 36 man days.
Small correction.
Yeah. 36 days of rations are here. Yes, pretty much, because they don't feed them very much. If they were full, they'd probably be. Well, so these are bugbear days too, right? So
You know, a military force out on the move can never have too much food. I mean, keeping the men happy is synonymous with keeping their stomachs full, because, Barian is always full of inspiring and cautionary tales from his military experience, relative to any situation.
So, I believe that is an inspiration there. Somebody knows how to earn it. Where's my inspiration button? There it is. I'm starting to pick up on Marian's inspirations.
Now then, speaking of inspirations, I see a Silverthorn. Landra, might you want to try and grab this?
You mean Evian? Wrong campaign.
Yes.
Wrong campaign. Wrong
Yeah.
campaign. Past life intruding on present. All right.
Yeah.
She's like, well, yeah, I can try if one of you, unless one of you wants to.
I will assist though.
Okay. All right. So she gets ready to harvest. Yep, it is. So, what is your herbalism?
Let's see.
Just making sure it's better.
I think it's a 0.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, so I'll go ahead. You roll with advantage and add 4. This is for her roll. I'm gonna let you roll it instead of the DM roll. Herbalism advantage check. He's gonna add 4 to this roll.
Okay.
Yeah, you can throw guidance on him.
So 13 plus guidance.
And a 16 hits the DC of 15.
Oh, thank God.
Woo.
Yes.
Together, like, no. And instead, he's like, you might want to trim here. He's like, and yes, you managed to pluck a silverthorn plant, so harvest it. She tucks it away in one of the little bags that she has prepared for holding such.
Sweet.
So we did it, right? Now we can go home. Alrighty.
We can always search the rest of this place for more. More is always better.
I am disappointed. Scotland lied to me and said they didn't have any silverthorn. We must find it.
Well, it was hidden pretty well. I mean, What if they don't know what it looks like?
Oh, come on. There's a word in there. That is.
All right.
We need to find the
Shall we?
Probably thorny plant.
Can we? I assume. So there's not another way out of this room other than the way that we came in. Yes.
No, there is another tunnel around the other side. The camera's not
Alright.
showing it.
All right, then the tunnel it is.
Move the camera. There you go. Can you see that?
Yep.
There we go. Alright. Go ahead and move yourselves. You can probably get rid of Bless and all the concentration rings.
Yep. And as usual, Varion will take point.
Alright. Go ahead and position yourselves up near that area. Yeah, understood. Hey, Tip's watching. There's always room for mushrooms. Alrighty, as you are looking into this room, skulls seem to be piled up near the western section of this small chamber. The eastern section contains discarded and bloodied clothes, which appear to have been burnt and shredded. Blood stains are very apparent on the remains of the clothes and the skulls. Not from where you're standing.
Stealth his way up. He just wants.
Not from where you're standing. Okay, once you get in there, you can.
Varion will stealth up. He wants to be down the way.
No. No. This is his dark vision. I think Varian. Does Varian have dark vision? No, he's human. Varian can barely see. You're just. It's the there's some cave light. Drift globe. All right. Boom.
All right. Well, in that case, stealthing isn't going to really help.
Okay. So right now, Varian, you only have barely a little light because of the light from the cave and behind you.
Oh, well then, if it's pitch black, I will politely ask our good and wise cleric if he can beseech his god to grant me some dark vision.
And
They only said it only lasts an hour, so.
he has beseeched you with dark vision. So yeah, now you can definitely see, better.
Many thanks. I want to stealth into the room and see if I can see around the corner there, just to make sure that when everybody else comes in, we're not going to get ambushed.
All right. Okay, done. So you are stealthing across the room.
Who else is human? That's right. He didn't want that. Yeah, but you're fine. Fine. Put that drip glove in the middle of everybody, though. Fuck everybody. You mean this drip glove? Las Vegas.
All right, there you go. So it seems to be a hallway of sorts.
I'll go 10 feet farther, just so I can see down the hallway.
You waited until you were back over there.
I know, right?
Well, the live stream takes a few minutes or a few seconds to catch up, so that I can see.
Just think how perfect your mods would be for the empty seats. You know, everything
I know, right?
would work according to plan.
It seems to widen and looks like it even splits into two different directions.
Ooh, we should divide up.
Okay.
Yeah. Split the party. Now I'd like to see if I can identify this clothes.
You gotta move in.
All right, Barian will quietly move it and stealthily move his way back to the group.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Okay. A 9.
Alrighty. As Varian comes back into the room, you hear a kick and stumble. And Varian comes, bring Varian back into the room. Alright, as you're looking through the clothes, various forms of clothes are here. Almost none of them are in whole. They're all in various states of torn, shredded. There's blood. They look like they've been burnt, but they go anywhere from like peasants' clothing to travelers' clothing. Some is small, kind of like goblin rags, while some you can tell was probably from a store.
It looked like they were burnt here, or just
Yeah,
burnt
no.
somewhere else and discarded here.
There's no remains of fire here.
Okay.
So this is obviously a discarding. They're discarding them here.
Alright, so the red dragon did not creep in and incinerate them here. Small red dragon. What kind of dragon?
You have your alchemy kit?
Class A fire.
You have your alchemy kit.
It's huge.
What?
I'm experiencing it. It's expensive.
Yeah, they can be small though. I mean, there's also a travel alchemy kit. It's a magical item, by the way. Yes, and there's skulls too. Various skulls. Skulls ranging from human to goblin. Those are easy to identify. There's a few others that are cracked and broken, but alrighty. As he moves up there. Let's see.
Do you have a list of all your items?
Ooh.
My character sheet.
If Jordy's going up there, I'm going with him.
I have a list of all my actions.
Alright, so I'll put Barian just behind him because Jordy decided to move up there. Jordy, as you move up there, you hear a noise coming from your right. And Jordy, and everybody, it is initiative.
The orc, you have impeccable timing with rolling great initiative.
Jordy's got the same issue that I have with one other player. I see your roll, but it doesn't show up on the email. They don't work that out with D&D. Figure out what's going on there. Balin, you do hear an echoing kind of sound come from down that hall, and you know that Jordy went wandering off down there. that. Alrighty. Whatever it is, it goes. You see a small red dragon. It moves forward. It flies up just a bit. And it breathes fire on Jordy before it flies. Jordy, we will need a dexterity saving throw. Nice. So you take half damage of 27 fire damage. You take half, take 13. The rest of you see a burst of flame come down through that hallway. It goes over to Jordy, and Jordy goes. Stygian, you are next. Look, you can't say the clues weren't there. Well, you have about 6 seconds to decide. Twilight Sanctuary. He begins to channel his next is Varian.
Move me so that I can get line of sight on the red dragon. Preferably not be in the same blast radius as our barbecued wizard.
So yeah, you'll only basically be able to barely see. Well, because he's hiding behind the rock.
Hiding behind the rock, alrighty.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, I will get up there.
Unless his breath recharges, then he'll be more than happy to come out and talk to you. All right. So yeah,
And,
you can see him.
Just for shit and giggles,
You got Hunter's Mark as a bonus.
all right. Heavy crossbow firing. 20 to hit.
That is a hit.
Awesome.
Catches him
So-
across the wings.
11, 14, and 17 points of damage.
Got it.
And any movement I got left, back me up, back down that hole. I don't want to be the first thing it chomps on. Thank you.
Save Mallory. And y'all can see Evian's eyes just anything forward. is these suspended from the ceiling, slime-colored, covered platforms on the ceiling. So they tilt, and they're slime-covered. The players would have to hop across them. So he, around the outside wall, had enough movement to make it from one side of the room to the other. He goes. Everybody was like. There was like one other player that could fly across, and all the rest had to do it the hard way. Jordy, you're next. Yes. There's no balance or anything, it's just digital frame.
Oh, do you know that if it matters at all, Marion does speak the tongue.
Magic missile. Do you have the board? Yes, Jordy does, in fact. As Jordy brings the light source over there, he is able to see a haphazard dwelling that is arranged here and includes some form of furniture, but in serious need of decor. Boxes and barrels are strewn about a large cavern. There is a table that sits with a half-eaten animal on a tray. An empty goblet, a brass mirror, coins lay strewn about the table, but also you have to see a bugbear and several goblins. He just brought the bright light source to them, so. You can see one of the goblins who's holding a tray. He kind of turns when the light shows up. The bugbear like turns around and looks, and they like start drawing their weapons. Like, what's this? Alrighty. Let's see. That was Jordy. All right, Evian. Oh, okay, yeah. So move her up 30. Who's there? Who's that in the backpack? Oh, that's the art. Well, she don't want to block his path, so just right behind him. Oh, he charges in everywhere else. All right, Balin. Yeah, so magic missile is also ace build. Okay, so no hex, just a magic missile. Points of damage. Wow, that's better than the second like jumping over the barrier. Like jumping over the barrier, moving forward and moving forward again. Like not how to do this. All right, Leoric.
Now you hear Barry in the Alright, help, dragon.
Alright, shield up.
Why don't we behind Barry when you catch really quick?
It's self-home. Okay. Alright, it goes. Alright. It tries to inhale to recoup its breath. Unfortunately, it does not. Let's see. So, 50-50. We will go to the Die of Destiny. Die of Destiny. So, yes, we actually rolled this dice every 3 months. Alright, it is Balin or Varian. Who wants to be even? He chose even. It is even! It goes after Balin. It does not like the magic missile. Go ahead and move it to the square diagonal from Balin. And Balin. So it's not between the two. There you go. It comes out and snaps at Balin with his mighty dog. It's 18. Shield spell he casts. And yes, as you put it up, you can see the teeth bite and like a small exhale of fire bounce off the shield. Stygian. What do you think happened to those guys back in?
behind the dragon.
Okay.
And he will have to, as I don't want to. Varian will have to drop the crossbow to one hand and pull Ogmar's tail.
Okay.
And will attack with Ogmar's tail.
All right.
24 to hit.
That is a hit.
Damage.
Got it. 13 gone. Crack. What?
And he will bonus action. Will actually drop the crossbow and whack it with an unarmed strike.
Okay.
Which will miss horribly.
Alright. It does miss. After Varian is Say Mallory. Let me tell you where negotiations ended. Let me tell you. It's like, stop or I'll shoot. Now you know why songs like F the Police came out, right? F the Adventurers. No, that was a shitty shot, the goblin said. You hit the stalactite. You hit the stalactite. That was a crappy shot. All right, Jordy. All right. AC 13, shooting at the bugbear, just in this. Alrighty. That being said, bugbear turns around and says, "You speak goblin." You ran back into the hallway. He turns around and says something in goblin. He moves up to there, which is diagonal from Jordy. 20. That one will shoot at, say, Mallory, who tried to shoot him. That one will shoot at Balin. Yes. You see a couple of more goblins coming, and you also hear like big bugbear noises from a armored-looking bugbear. And he says in common, and if he draws a longsword, you can see there are runes dripping in red. He says, "Time to bleed." And this longsword comes out, and like I said, there's red runes, but they look like blood drops, and they're kind of glowing. So the one bugbear takes a swing at Jordy with his Morning Star. AC 16. Shield spell, very popular in this group. See, they need to make the shield variant. Oh, chicken. and a chicken like takes the hit and blows up. That would be awesome. One of the goblins tries to shoot at Bailey. With his little short bow. He's got a back attack, AC 9. That's not gonna do it. The other one tries to shoot at Say Mallory, AC 21. He does 8 points of damage. Whack. And that is Evian. Move her up. And the bugbear or the dragon. Let's see, she will. Well, dragon is, she's never seen a dragon before, so she is going to sacred flame the dragon. What the heck? You only live once. Sacred flames the dragon. Because that is just like, oh my god! The dragon rolls a 9! She does damage. She does. Oh. 1 point of damage. She wasn't concentrating.
Woo!
She can now say she's damaged. Alright. After that is back to Balin. Blast against the dragon, AC 15. Miss. Evian 7 temporary points, thank you. Yeah, I'll wait for it. I was like, what? If he's able to reduce the damage for it. But he was like, ah, scared. Clap. So we are going to light up Dragon's Den. Yeah. Dragon's Den is going to get lit. Leoric, you are next. Nat 20 with the longsword. That's a critical sword. That is a mighty, mighty hit. Its turn. Alrighty, so let's see here. There's 3 of you. Balin missed. Oh well. His little breath can recharge. Oh no, it didn't recharge. It's got a 1 in 3 chance to recharge, but it didn't. Every round he has a recharge. And let's see. Varian hit it. Alright, Varian and Leoric. Who wants to be even? Who wants to be odd? Even. Leoric says. And it is odd. It goes for Varian. AC 11. Oh.
Miss. Woo!
I hit twice. That's where it goes. Yeah, and it is like, you can see it's starting to stitching it. It knows begging for mercy would do no good because we are. Word has gotten around. All the defense attorneys in the valley just like scared crapless. Convince me they're not evil. So they start their defense. Sprite. Well, the one that says Sprite. With the S. That's why they put these cool words on the can. So you're colorblind people. On the dragon? Yeah, that is a miss on the dragon. Sir Marion.
Alright.
Like the beginning of 2001 in here. Varian, your turn.
Alright. Shooting at it with Artemar's tail again.
Alright. Attempt to hit it.
16.
Is a miss. Hey!
Inspiration. I'm gonna swing at it again.
Inspiration. He's burning it.
15.
Nah, I missed by even more. He wanted the shot. He's like, he wanted glory hounds. All right. Say Mallory. It now falls. You have to open with another attack first. Flurry blows is a bonus once you do the attack. So you are using the attack action this round. Yeah.
Where I use an attack action.
If you... That doesn't prevent your Kinsei ability. Is to use a what? Correct. So you use an unarmed attack without flurry of blows as your attack. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I've made a Kinsei, and that is a weird thing about it. But you basically you're using the weapon in defense as you attack with an unarmed strike. Yes. And you can still use your flurry of blows on it, but you do have to use the attack action. On the goblin, that is a hit. 7 points, and his number is 2. 7 points of damage enough to put him down. Knocks him right out. That is it. 4 points of damage. What number is he? Got it. 1 and then run away from 3, and 2 of them are like, what, why? And like, you have to at least attack. Alrighty. So after save is Jordy. Up with a 16. Not today, sir. I don't think you can change somebody else's saving throw. I think you can maybe stop a crit on yourself. That's all I can do. Alrighty. Making his way to the front. Very nice dodges. Alright. So we have, let's see here. Get a bigger picture of what's going on. Alright, so I have the Bugbear swinging at Jordy. Jordy, AC 14. I have a Goblin swinging at Say Mallory. Swinging. 19. 5 points. 5 points of damage. I have 2 shooting at Jordy, but Jordy does have cover. So I see 11 is miss, and yeah, that one is also. Evian. Evian will. I don't know. What do y'all want Evian to do? She can go after the dragon, or she can try to help the others. Dragon. All right. So she'll take the dragon. Evian summons that one power she has. Dragon. The dragon rolls an 18 on its dex save and dodges the save. Balin. Face to base. 15. Anything else? You can make it look like you should. Leoric. Leoric. That is a hit on the dragon. Here we go. Four points of damage. Pretty bad. The dragon itself. Let's see. This time. But he disengages. Flies. Flying. Disengage. He's like. Stygian. After Stygian is Varian. What is Stygian doing?
Okay. Varian bottle back and move Stygian instead.
Where is Stygian? That's not Stygian, that's Varian. Goblin 3 makes a dexterity saving throw. Oh, he's got a 21. Who else? The Bugbear? Bugbear. The normal Bugbear has an 18 saving throw. Big Bugbear has a 6. Put a magic thing on him. Second goblin. Second. I think it's 4. I think I'll look at it sideways. He's got a 15. Saving throw 10. The two big ones. Alrighty. Alrighty. Very fire is up, and that's a concentration. So put that on. Varian.
Varian, where you can see the Bugbear with the Bugbear that's beating on everybody up front. Has that one been hit?
He's not bloody.
Not bloody? Alright. Well, hold on. Before Varian moves, he's picking up his crossbow.
Alright. Pick up the crossbow.
I want to then shoot said crossbow at Bugbear.
Alright, what are you doing with the whip?
Ooh, yeah, 'cause the can't stow it at the same time, can I?
Nope.
Okay. Then how close can I get to that bugbear?
The first one.
Yeah, can I get within 10 feet of it?
Yeah. Yeah, right there.
Okay, then I will crack a whip at it.
Alrighty. Correct that. Wait.
18.
On the bugbear, is it hit?
Slashing for a 11 points of damage.
Got it.
And then bounce me over into the corner behind St. Mallory.
Okay. We're gonna move him behind St. Mallory, and then it is St. Mallory's turn. He's number 1. 16 is a hit. And that goblin goes down. Goblin goes down. Longsword, how so? Do you have 2 attacks? So your unarmed has to be your first attack. So, yes. What is your, so that's attack action, and you have the bonus action that follows. You can't reverse mechanics. That's, well, you can unarm again as a bonus because as a bonus you can't do bonus before attack action comes in. It's like you just can't invert the attack action, or else lots of classes would do weird. 17 is a hit. Because then you have to you can do it. You just can't do it in 4. Alrighty, after that is Variant, no. Say it's Jordan. Give it, man. He's got fairy fire.
Stop confusing people.
13 points of damage on the dragon, and he goes down. Yes. And then Jordy's like, oh, bravery done, and I'm out. So Jordy runs out of there, and AC, yeah, 5. Yeah, no, yeah, pretty bad. After Jordy is bugbears and goblins. Alrighty, so the first bugbear attacks Stygian. Actually, he's next to Barian too. Yeah, he'll attack Barian. So normal bugbear attacks Barian. AC 6, that is a miss. Big bugbear swings at Stygian. AC 15. Nope. He swings a second time. AC 21. Stygian takes 14 points of damage. DC 10. It's advantage because you're a warcaster. Man, it's a pretty warcaster. Right there. The other two goblins are going to shoot at one will shoot at Stygian. Let's see, it's close. The other one's still trying to shoot Balin. The one shoots at Stygian, who has an AC bonus. It's covered. Stygian, you have +2 to your AC. AC 20. Okay. Does 7 points of damage, another concentration. The other one shoots at Balin. And you have +2 also. Yes? And they are done. Alright, Evian. Does anyone need healing? Everybody's good? Nobody needs healing? Alright, Evian will move up and heal Steve. We're up behind Stygian. We'll heal Stygian for... that is 9 points of healing. Balin. Number 2 goblin. Right. Oh, you're casting. Got you. Both of those goblins fall down and go to sleep. Bodies hit the floor. Alrighty. So there is, those two are out, so they can't do anything. The bugbear is, you said a wisdom save? Alright, the normal bugbear is frightened. Put a magical effect on him. He is frightened. The big one has a 12. Is it DC 12? Ah, he is not frightened. story, because regular bugbear warhammer. AC 11, yeah, that Alright, after Stygian is Varian.
Alright.
Let's see, yeah, Varian is in a cluster there where Stygian and Leora. Yeah. Sorry, Varian, what was that?
So Varian would call out to Emion that she was too close to the front. However, being that the common folk must see me as a hero of the people, I shall protect her. And with that, I will crack Agamar's tail at the bugbear chief because I get advantage on the attack.
You do because of what? Oh, fairy fire, yeah. The big, yeah. The big thing.
And natural 20.
Oh!
And it occurs to me, but I should have moved Hunter's Mark to it first. But
Yeah, well.
we'll do that after it still survives. Yep. So 9 plus. So 10 points of damage, but then Agamar's tail kicks off.
It does.
And each creature of your choice within 5 feet of the target takes 5 points of fire damage. So the other bugbear also, bugbear 1 also takes 5 points of fire damage.
Yes, he does. He's like,
In
ah!
a beautiful display of heroics in front of the lady. Yeah.
9 temps. Alrighty, say Mallory. Alrighty. That is a miss. Yeah, still in kin-size defense. Next is Well, I think he attacked him last time, but he missed. So he's attacking Varian, normal bugbear. Varian, AC 16.
Yep, that'll hit.
From what? Oh, from fear? Yes, so his lowest is AC 16. Yeah, he is afraid, but he's like, what was that? Okay, at the end. Alright, so he does hit AC 16, it was that or AC 20. Marion takes 14 points of damage.
Got it.
And he repeats his saving throw, and he gets a 15. He's no longer frightened. He got smashing courage. All right, the chief. He's attacking Stygian. Stygian made him sparkle with pretty colors, and you don't like pretty colors. Bleed, he says. AC 13. Second swing, AC 24. All right, AC 24 does 11 points of damage. Oh yeah, constant. Maybe you are fine. The goblins are roll those versus 7 strong. Go down that list, and Evian. Evian will. They're not up in the front line. They're not next to her. So she's like, "It's okay, Marion. I'll save you." And she like shoots her sacred flame at the one in front of you. That one makes a dexterity save. And 8 is not. Takes 6 points of radiant damage. And that bugbear goes down. Evian earns inspiration. And Evian earns inspiration because he's supposed to be a team. Wait, no. Leoric. I mean, I'm sorry, Balin.
Fired her.
Yeah, maybe you inspired her. Big bear. Big bear. Surely you can hit with advantage. And 18 is a hit. Alrighty. And after Balin is Leoric. It's just different. AC 17 on the big bugbear is hit. Cinco. And now he's like, y'all see that? Y'all see, I made it bleed. Stygian. He says 50. It is a war. It is a fight. AC 20's a hit. Bonk. 8 points of damage. Got it. He's starting to take wounds. Varian is next.
Varian will.
For another natural 20.
Oh!
And this time, it'll be for full damage. So, first and foremost, that is 9, 11, 3, so 9 over 12, and then 14 points of slashing and force damage on the big guy.
Got it. 14. Crack.
And the fire blazes, but there's nothing around that I want to actually do damage to, so
Puff of
I will
fire.
turn around and wink at Emion.
No, it does not at this level. It does something nearby. That's because it's like at common level. Yeah. All right. After Varian is say Mallory. Until now. Mom was swing that sword. Everybody do a nice paper cut and pour lemon juice on it. Yeah. Four points of damage. He is wobbling. Jordy. He's got to do it all himself. He's like, I got to be the first one in. I got to kill the dragon. I got to kill the chief. Yeah. You get advantage on magic missiles. Ray of sickness. You're not next to him, are you? Okay. Oh. He goes down. Have you ever seen Slaughtered by a Mortician? It's part 2. Alrighty, and if you have mercy or unmercy goblins, they are done.
Time to go for broke here.
Switch back
Arian
to...
goes over to the dragon.
Alrighty, so in that room, a little more, just the description of that second room or the dragon room. So the first room, the one with the dragon, the air in that room is warm as humidity drips down the cave walls. There is a small pile of coins that sit against the far wall, speckled with a few gems, and a shield made of copper and steel. There is a writing on the wall, kind of in blood, says Roja Muerta. Possibly. It is a dialect of Common, which also means Red Death.
Yep.
In the other room, it is a haphazard dwelling that is arranged, including a bed and some furniture. but in serious need of a decorator. Several boxes and barrels are strewn about this large cavern, as are several completely ruined rugs. A table sits here with half-eaten animal on a tray. An empty silver goblet sits on the table next to a brass mirror and coins laid scattered on top. It's made of like copper and steel, so it's like more steel and has like copper filigree decor. Which room? Dragon room or? All right. Tray. 23? Or is it 23? All right. There appear to be no secrets here. Nothing that is hidden. The shield is the only item that you see of note. There are 10 gems. Each gem is worth 10 gold pieces each. There are 2 rubies, 2 sapphires, 2 emeralds. There is 1 onyx, 1 azurite, 1 opal, and 1 very small diamond. They're all worth 10 gold pieces. There are, in the pile of coins, 100 gold pieces, 230 silver pieces, 3,500 copper pieces. 230. 3,500.
So is it this room, or is this one? Yeah. There's the dragon rooms, and then there's the rest of them. Oh, okay. Yeah, this dragon
All
room
right.
is
The one that had the dragon in it. Depends on how you want to search it.
AJ, did you say there was a copper shield in that hoard as well?
There was a steel shield that has copper filigree. Yes. So what are you doing with the coins? Y'all picking them all up and putting them in your bag? Okay.
Whoa. Should we try to put the Dragon Wrath weapons in that and let them sit for a couple hours?
Is there a pile as such as it could be charitably described as a hoard?
What is your definition of a hoard?
I consider coinage in a pot.
It was sitting in a pile. But are you picking it up and putting it in bags first? Oh, okay, I was just checking. But then you got carried away with the fence and then putting things in counting coins.
Cool.
No.
I recommend we put the Dragon Wrath weapons in the hoard and maybe take a long rest just to see if it works.
No. Variance stops you as you start to scoop them up. Yeah.
Yeah. And then AJ, first and foremost, Varian will grab the silver goblet off the table. He will go over to the dragon body. He will kneel and whisper a prayer to Bahamut. In the name of the Platinum Dragon, I hereby consign the soul of this foul and evil creature to the beyond and to your judgment. And with that, I will fill the goblet with the dragon's blood and drink.
Okay. There we go. All right, what are we trying to do? Okay. So you can't do the whole room search with guidance because it takes longer than a minute. So, yeah. No. got a bunch of power gaming going on today, man. Dean's got to like keep them in check. All right, 18 in the room. Looking around the room, you don't seem to find anything that seems to be secret, but you do find in the back of the room there is another Silverthorn plant that is growing near where the barrels are all like piled up. Yep, it is growing back there as well. Yes. Yeah, they have the kit and proficiency. Yeah, and get that. So, what are we doing here first? The plant? Yes, no? Plant? All right, so go ahead and give me a roll for Evian. Go ahead and roll your herbalism and add 4, and then add 2 for Stygian's guidance. You have advantage on that roll. A 13, 15. 17, yeah, got it. So you have 2 Silverthorn plants now. That is also successful. All right, so let's go to the Red Dragon Wormling. You are going for horns. That is a survival check, and that one you can use guidance on. It says, and your starting DC is a 13. It's a little bitty horn. Little bitty horns. I mean, you only see about half of it that's sticking out, but. Say Mallory, the survivalist. You got it? Yeah. It is a CR4. Red Dragon one. 1. Gets 1. You try for the second one. That makes it a CR15. Or DC 15. DC 15. Yeah, CR15, DC 90. There, screw you. Oh no, but you got. No, but you do have one. Red Dragon Horn.
We try for scales.
It's ruined.
Oh, it's ruined?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole thing, yeah, it's not enough anymore to make between cutting it for the horn plus all the damage that was done. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you search that room. In that room, the big room, you find, let's see here. There is a silver goblet that is worth 10 gold. The brass mirror, which is worth 5 gold. There are on the table, spread out on coins and in a small sack, there are 50 gold, 120 silver, 1,500 copper. The long sword that he was holding that has like the little red runes has a rune name inscribed across the hilt. The rune name is Bleed.
Idea.
Okay. So, as you steep the Dragon Wrath weapons into the little hoard there, you do notice that they begin to glow. In fact, you can see the glow begin to kind of move through the Dragon Wrath weapons. In total, it takes about 10 minutes. before they finally, the glow's like total, and then they kind of pulse, and then they don't like glow anymore. But those of you who are attuned have now changed them. I think it's from slumbering to whatever the next step is on the Dragon Wrath weapon.
Sweet.
Not a problem. That's easy enough. Doesn't matter how pretty. I don't care. Okay. So, are you doing a short rest then? Okay. So you settle down for a short rest. Your short rest is successful. Yes. Of course, during a short rest, you can investigate an item. Sword is a vicious longsword named Bleed.
Nice.
The shield is a +1 shield.
Does Varian start to feel any effects from drinking the dragon's blood?
Maybe a little woozy. Yeah, give me a con save. I don't know. Depends on how much you went in for. That's like acorn beer with a little smokiness.
19 on the con save.
Yeah, actually, you keep it down, but warm and salty, kind of like you'd expect. It's like,
All right.
it's a little peaty on the nose.
Since we're using Dragon Wrath weapons, I was kind of hoping for something from the
Has a smoky
Draconic
finish.
license.
It's a wormling, man. It's like
There are things that you can get from a wormling. There are things you can get from
Alrighty. Well, I mean, upgrading the Dragon Wrath weapons, which now do... I don't know if any of y'all looked at it yet. So...
they don't. The upgraded versions are not in D&D Beyond, unfortunately.
So yeah, now it is considered stirring. So you have a stirring Dragon Wrath weapon, which is now +1 to attack and damage. And on a hit, it deals an extra d6 of the breath type.
I was doing that before.
No, you weren't doing a breath type. The only thing you were rolling was your Fey Wanderer extra die. This one does it on a hit, not on a 20, on any hit.
Ah, okay.
Alright, so I need to, find the awakened. You need to find more. In my inventory, I have the Igri Esris 2 Slumber. In order to look at the awakened, I need to
Stirring.
stirring.
Yeah, I'll add one that's, I'll upgrade them to stirring when I get a chance. But yeah, if you just look up Dragon Wrath weapon, you can kind of see.
Stirring.
Yeah.
If you use the shield, you can't use your weapons. Oh, that's right. I don't know. I think we need our tank to have better gear, assuming our tank likes to be in the front.
for the shield. Woo. Bleed. Vicious longsword. Yeah. And it's magical too, so. Oh, they both want it? Longsword roll off. Give you guidance. Actually, if you were doing that like in game, you know, like it could be funny. Save Mallory 11. All right, so Leoric has bleed. Codpiece, man. Codpiece. You know, but somebody had to go and mess it up. When we sign it? No, just do Vicious Longsword, and you can rename it Bleed. No, it's got a rune name. Yep.
Right.
Thought it was cooler to give magic weapons names. So. And some of them are.
Can we break the... Yeah. Can we bring the mule back here and take the most expensive stuff out?
Okay. Yeah, so you can start pulling the stuff out, and that goes fairly easily. Basically, it's going to take, it'll take a couple hours to get what's left, get the mule in, get the stuff out, but other than that, nothing else seems to be wandering in here. So everything.
While they're working on pulling stuff out, can I go out and spend some time with the griffin and see if I can get it to actually?
You want to see some interpretive dance? You want to see some interpretive? Well, you can. You just, it's like, I take some string and wrap it through the handle. You want like a cock ring for a sword. It's like it's like boom. What the hell?
What's the rating on your Twitch?
I don't know. We probably blew it up. We're gonna get kicked off. Alrighty. So
AJ Barry will go outside and try to work on befriending the griffin some more.
All right, go ahead and give me.
I still have a good berry left.
Yeah, give me an animal handling check.
Alrighty. Animal handling is a 21.
So right now, yeah, you're getting along just fine. It'll let you pet it, and it comes up to you pretty much when you call it. So at this point, you can kind of consider it a companion.
Cool. I will have to come up with a name for him, and I will have that for the next episode.
Hey, Peter.
Markham, if you want to know Griffin's name, you'll have to tune in to the next episode next month.
Alrighty. So, you guys are heading back to Emdel, right? You get back to Emdel a couple of days later. Okay. Bring in the mangled corpse. The mangled corpse is. Alexa, set the lights to day.
It's a couple of days.
Yeah, it takes 2 days to get back there.
Can I get a couple rolls and find herbs?
If you want to stop and do the searching along the way, it will take you a little bit longer. Because remember, it takes 4 hours to basically go looking.
I was thinking, after we made camp, but that's all right. That's fine.
I'm gonna blow that one out. Light that one up. You know, since Jordy's got to do all the work around. Town Bakery as they've come back into Emdel. Let's see, Emdel Town. Alrighty, yeah, roll into Emdel a couple of days later with smelly corpse. People are kind of, you can tell people are like surprised to see you, happy to see you, but you can also tell people are keeping distances at this point. You also see outside of several, like near the kind of the middle of the town where the main market is, there's an area of the market that is basically cleared out, and all you see is caskets. Like most of them are still open, but they're making caskets, like wooden caskets. You see several of them that are closed and people that are building them there. Where do you head in town?
Yeah, we need to take the Silverthorn to see if we can see either the Archdruid or Baron Sheriff Warwick.
Okay. So you can track down Merrick, Druid Merrick the Wise, at the Welcome Back In, of course.
Sweet.
Easy to track him down. As you walk in, he rises from a table. He's like, my friends, it's good to see you are alive and well. I figured you would have success, and I didn't expect to see you so soon.
Merrick. Yes, Merrick. Merrick, we've returned, and we've gotten 2 of the Silverthorn. Your friend Emion did an amazing job. She accounted of herself very well, both in harvesting the Silverthorn and in combat. Actually, she's done an incredible job.
She kind of smiles, and she's like, the stories I have to tell, Master Merrick the Wise. It's like, we were successful. We fought a dragon. He's like, he's kind of like, looks a little shocked. A dragon? Oh. Well, I see. Wow. It's like, I didn't expect that, but I am definitely glad you met with success. Yes, Evian, you have proven yourself quite worthy. This will be noted in the Hunters Guild. Please make sure and secure these for travel back to Fellhammer. We will hurry there promptly and begin to work on any possible cures. He says, well, my friends, I definitely thank you for undertaking this quest. I know it was not something you had to do, and not something that we actually had deep pockets for. But you do definitely have my sincerest thanks, and I know that your guilds, when you report to them, will also be thankful that you have been successful.
I like she deserves a full share.
Leoric's like, well, she has no more use. She must be evil.
Yep, I agree. I would also like to ask Merrick. I mentioned the my new companion, and I asked him, has he ever heard of anyone being able to train a griffin to maybe be able to ride it?
Actually, the Griffin gets kind of a lot of looks, and he's a little skittish in town, but he does follow you. Merrick is like, a Griffin? He's like, I must see. And so he has to see the Griffin. So he comes out, and he looks at it, and he casts a spell. And he begins to speak in a language you don't really kind of understand. And the Griffin seems to answer and respond to him with squawks and ruffles and guttural sounds. And Merrick, reaches out and pets him, and they seem to get along just fine. And Merrick says, "Well, it's like he seems to believe that he owes you a debt, and is happy to serve, to travel with you and be a companion." It looks like you have made a valued friend. And in answer to your question, yes, Griffins have been ridden. It's very rare, as they do not give their allegiances very often. And only if handled very properly will they stay as someone who you would consider their charge. So it's like, apparently you have done very well with this beast. It says, while his name in a Griffin tongue really has no translation, you would be free to name him and call him as you will. So, his name's Peter Griffin. Wait, no, no, I'm kidding. No. So yeah, you're free to name him, and the name in which he will be called by in your tongue. It's up to you. Can you? I don't know. Have you tried it? It just has a number on a box. That's all it says. That's all it says. Okay.
Cool. Sweet. Wonderful.
She's very thankful, and because you did, your NPC loyalty rating with Evian goes up not by 1, but by 2. Which makes Evian a 10 for the Vanguard, which means that's a risking life and limb for. Likewise, your NPC rating with Merrick goes up, which is also now a 10. And all of you have received 1 renown in Endel. Because anything to do with defeating something in the Caves of Chaos is very helpful to Endel, and they're like, they appreciate that. That will definitely go down in stories around Endel. Yes, so two Silverthorn. So, Merrick actually says, "Oh, by the way, my friends, this reminds me, I have some messages for several of you. Here we go, Balin. This is yours, and as well as this." And he hands, it's like something wrapped in cloth. As you unroll it, it says, "Delver Balin, we are glad you chose to look into the Caves of Chaos, as exploration there has been somewhat slim over the years. The Sages Guild is frothing at the mouth to hear of your experiences. The sickness is spreading fast, and the churches are overwhelmed, and deaths are piling up. In fact, the city has been rocked by the death of a young lord who thought he could beat the disease himself. So very sad, when magic could have cured him. So, please keep us informed of what you find and where you go. The Sages Guild seems to think that the goblin you found was the patient zero. This leads us to a dark conclusion, which I shall not write about here. May your blade and mind stay sharp, Professor Gil Avonforth. P.S. We are sending you an item you might find handy from time to time. Seeker Malik Darkenstone has said that these can come in particularly handy for a variety of reasons. It is a rope of mending, which can be cut and put back together. We hope it comes in handy, along with your new title of Delver." This is Mr. Mallory. I have one here from the same place, actually. And he hands it to you. Adjunct Mallory, we are most pleased your group has chose to look into the Caves of Chaos. Our writings about them have been somewhat slim, and your notes will be a welcomed addition. The Sages Guild is very busy lately. We've been doing some testing here in Glissondale with a small kobold Yip, and are beginning to believe his owner, Meekmok, might be the patient zero. Exposure to Yip seems to cause the sickness, but the kobold seems immune to its effects, no matter how often he sits with and exposed. Priest Santi Iron Founderson of the Church of Moradin in the mountain has been working with us in the evenings and is seemingly agreeing. We will keep you posted. Please let us know where you venture next, and we may need to contact you quickly should circumstances change. May your scrolls be full. Professor Ilya North. There you go. And last one. Oh, and this one. I still think it has frost on it. And Leoric hands you a letter. Protector Leoric, your light is shining brightly. It's only right that a paladin of Helm be cleansed after delivering justice. I have managed to acquire a cleansing stone for your travels. We hope you found success in the Caves of Chaos, and this letter finds you well. Things are good in Frostdale Underground, as the quarantine is working well. But it's been so long since I've seen the outside. I have no other news to tell, but please keep me posted of your travels. May justice be swift. Acolyte Dornan True. And he hands you there's a small stone wrapped in a cloth, cleansing stone. Yeah, he's like, well then, my friends, if you have no, do you have a thought of where you might go next? Of course, y'all have already picked, but.
Is there an open contract?
He's like, yes, I believe there is the contract in Lissondel. Yes, that is the wand, about the Wand of Wonder. The wand that is supposedly able to cure disease. Traveling to have who is it? The Adventurers Anonymous is running point on that one. You should meet with Callista Firestar at the Guild House in Vanguard, if you wish to accept that one. As I do believe the other group is headed towards Frostdale. Unfortunately, from my understanding, I don't think there was much to be found in Snowshore Harbor as far as the hand goes. It does not seem that that guild has resurfaced. Past life intruding on present adventure. He's like, I believe y'all had, didn't y'all already have notes on that one? Some of y'all had some notes on that one.
I think so.
Yeah, that was it. That's the one. Jordy does not have that, as Jordy has had no contact with his guild since we pretty much began.
Do a couple of y'all want to go sell the dragon carcass to the Smiths Guild / Adventures Anonymous here in Emdale? I think it's worth like 100 GP for a small dragon carcass.
Okay, you can do that. They will take the carcass.
And then
So if you sell the dragon carcass, is anyone here a member of Adventurers Anonymous? I don't think so. So you'll get 70 gold for it, the carcass. Since you're not a member of the guild. Yeah.
awesome. And then last but not least for me, AJ, is the Baron Sheriff anywhere around for me to report back into?
Hey, actually, he does catch you as he has heard that you have come, so he comes to the welcome back in order to sit and have a talk. What do you wish to tell him?
I will inform him. I hold nothing back. I will inform him of everything that we've discovered in the caves, including the dragon, my newfound griffin companion, and that we did find two Silverthorn for the Druid and Hunters Guild to see if they can use.
He is very pleased. With that, you will receive 1 renown in your guild for successful report. He also tells you that, I don't know if you have heard, but there's been an unfortunate event. It seems noble pride has caused 2 deaths. Lord Dolby Ironbeard in Glissendale and Lord Karthik Greybold in Solomir. Both apparently thought that they were capable of their noble blood sustaining themselves and refused magical assistance in curing. Unfortunately, both of these nobles have perished now. It says deaths are starting to pile up. It's getting worse. I definitely hope that what you brought back can help stem something, but that is definitely going to take time. I think it is very good that you are heading to Vanguard, as a magical wand would come in useful quite immediately if it is can do what legend says. He said, I will send word and that you will go there, and I am pretty sure that upon your return, I'm not sure I would try an audience when you get there, but on your return, a report to the nobles of Vanguard would be something that would be welcome. Vanguard is quite known, as you know, for their strategic ways, and being a knight in the circle, I think would go quite a ways with the avant-garde reputation.
Very good. Thank you, Baron Sheriff. I will heed your advice.
Said, I wish you the best, my friend. I wish I had better news to tell you. But I know that previous adventurers, those of high-level clergy and paladinhood, are basically spent when it comes to the evening, by the afternoon hour, as all their cures and spells are just running straight out. Do what you can, as we are doing what we must. As I'm sure you passed the coffins on the way in. Not something we wish to be making in plain day, but there's really nowhere else to put that many. And from what we've seen from some of the larger cities, it's going to get worse. Alrighty. And next, anyone else? So I'm considering you checked in. Half. If it's mundane items, yeah, it's half of the value. You get that. They will buy it. You can find a market for it. Coin conversion is 10%, yes. 10%. And I'm sure the rest of you will be writing your letters. I want to say yes, but I'm going to check first. Yes, the Vault of Endel. Make a whole website so that they can ask me. Even put pictures on it. So, yeah, there is a Vault in Endel. That is the 5% deposit fee. Plate? Splint, yes. Yeah. No, plate armor is never really like on the rack. Yeah, because there's not enough people to buy it to actually just kind of keep it in stock. But splint, yes, can be bought. Yep. Marco's Goods and Supplies can help you out there. As well as the hammer and anvil forge, they also have some suits. All right. You can do that. You do know that the trip to Vanguard is about 6 days. It does take you through Tindleton. If there is anything you wish to do in Tindleton. They also,
considering Tindleton's reputation, I almost want to go around it.
You don't. I mean, you can navigate around things. There is one other piece of information. Oh, well, there's two things. One is a piece of information coming from the NPCs. You find out the large caravans are no longer running. They've shut them down. The Merchants Guild has basically decided that it's spreading things too fast, and so they are no longer doing it. So now your travel will be on your own. The second thing is, for completion of the adventure, you get, as a group, you get 4 luck cards. You choose who draws them. So here's how it can work. One person can draw all of them, but then they can only keep one. Right. So if you have a luck card already, you got to throw one away. So, but you have 4 luck cards. You decide who draws them and how many you want drawn. So that is up to you, and then you may draw them.
You guys want to roll? Everybody who wants to draw a luck card, roll a D100, and the top 4 get them.
Well, does anybody have one presently? No, none of them have one presently. Yeah. So yeah, it could go to any one of you. So here go the D20s. Highest 4 rollers.
Sounds good to me.
Might wait for luck. All you gotta do is beat 2 people. D20. 5% fee for stuff. Not taking it out. But if it's an item, keep in mind it'll only be in that one location. Money can move. So it looks like Say Mallory draws a luck card. Barian, somebody draw one for Barian. And Leoric. And what's the other one? Stygian. You don't get one, so yeah, pick one for Barian. What does Barian say? Barian's luck card is. Oh. And what's the bonus? Oh, okay. Barian, you have a reroll on a skill or attack roll. Just put that in front of Barian's character sheet.
Awesome. Cool. That'll work great.
And what was Say Mallory's? You can swing your longsword this time. Oh, that's nice. All right.
Nice.
And D8 on a save. All right. So, yeah. So by traveling, you realize it will be 6 days to get to Vanguard.
I will definitely spend the 6 days working with the Griffin in order to get to the point where I can ride him.
You can ride him immediately.
Oh, sweet.
Now
Awesome.
you may wish to get a saddle, and it would have to be, if you look under saddle and bit and bridle, because there's a name for it. I can look it up real quick.
Saddle exotic?
Exotic, yes.
All right.
They're a little more expensive, but those are meant for the exotic creatures.
I am totally doing that, yes. If
So,
it's
yeah.
available in Emdale, I will buy it.
Yes, they basically modify one that they have and make it an exotic saddle, and you'll need a bit and bridle. And then, yes, you can definitely ride him.
Ooh.
Now, it does basically take your bonus action to guide him to do whatever.
Yep.
And then left on his own, he kind of does his own thing.
And I am also going to buy a lance.
Okay. So you're not going to use it as a magic thing, you're just going to fix it to your pommel? Well, I mean, if you do something with it, then it's done. Yeah. I mean, there's all sorts of possibilities of whatever you could do. So if you were to craft a +2 longsword, or +1 vicious longsword, then yes, that would be like a component you could put to it, right? It's got to merge to it. Because in order to craft something higher, you got to make the new weapon, and the new weapon requires some kind of monster part. What does it look like? You can take a small taste. I didn't trust you. It's clearly you're not trusted by me. Where was I? Australia! And as we know, Australia is full of criminals who are used to not being trusted, which is why I can clearly not choose the potion in front of me. Only a great fool would drink what he was given, and I am not a great fool. But see, you would have known I wasn't a great fool. Yeah. Relying on your strength to save you. But you've also bested my Spaniard, and in doing so, you would have studied. You didn't study. You're a great fool. Love that movie. Alrighty. Yeah.
be cool.
They have time in the future. Yeah, we have some downtime. That's what it's like. Yeah, you just want to make it decorative, or do you want to like functional? Yes. Yes. Long sword, long bow. Right. Correct. No, because it's not. Dagger was not a type you picked. Right. Yeah. Didn't say it's very tied to the type. Yeah. Now, I know over time you get to pick more. Yeah. Right. Well, it does extra damage. So D4, D6. Minimum's higher. But plus an extra D6 of whatever breath type. Is that on a 20? Oh. Sure? No, on a hit. The weapon deals an extra 1d6 damage of the type dealt by the dragon's breath weapon. That's because it's stirring. Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. This whip just got so much cooler.
It's D4, D6. Yes. Wand of Wonder. You're going to go to Adventurers Anonymous, which is the only guild house of Adventurers Anonymous in the entire valley. They have a open contract on, or they're the ones spearheading this task, the next task. Obviously, they were working. I mean, all the guilds. You found out last time. All the guilds are starting to pull their resources together. But these are the ones that are running point on this one. It doesn't mean the other guilds aren't interested. Like the Collective was running point on the one in Frostdale. Vanguard was running point on the one in Snowshore Harbor. Hunters Guild was running point on the one in Caves Cats. So yeah, and it's still on a 20. I think whenever you steep it, they stack up. So yeah, now when you roll a 20, it still does the 5 damage on something near. But yeah, you automatically do an extra D6 of yours would be lightning because it's blue. Yeah, Agrias. Where his is fire, it's like fire wind. It was kind of funny. This group picked both of the ones that had the Dragon Wrath weapons, and on the first one you picked one that has a dragon in it. It was like destiny. Just lined up that way. No, no Dragon Wrath. That I would use it in defense more than you ever thought. No. Yes, the big thing with the Kensai is once you hit that 5th level, where you get that extra attack, because now you can unarmed attack, sword attack, bonus attack, and you get the bonus for using the unarmed attack as your opening. Because yeah, I played Kensai and it was one of those. I got it. Oh, now I see. It's like 5th level. 5th level's magic level. 5th level monk. Speaking of levels, you are.
Ah, there we go. There we go.
Speaking of levels, let's see here. Let us go to the XP page as we were on Shadows of Dawn, Second Age, Experience Tracker, the Vanguard. Alright, today's date is what's today's date? 15th of, you are correct. It is the 15th of June. by far your most XP'd adventure, earning 1416, bringing you all to a total of 3,224. Welcome to the 4th level.
Yeah.
3024. I'm sorry, 3224. 3224. You can have 3024 if you wish. I'll give you the option on that one. It's kind of funny. The other group has been complaining about they're like, hey, RXP. They actually leapfrogged down this one because that one actually did have a lot of experience in this. They just leapfrogged barely.
One more level of ranger. One more level of ranger to go.
That's everything.
I wish
Until
I
that
wish
thing's
I
at
could
20,
add
then you start
more
going somewhere else.
but I have
Then
to
it might be
do
even wisdom on top of that. It's like I've seen that. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, you can take them to a 20. Yeah. You want to balance? Yeah, you can ping pong it. Ping pong it. It's like my monks usually go. It's all dex till I hit 20. It's just that's initiative. That's dex saves. That's attack rolls. That's damage. It's like it's everything. And then maybe wisdom or feet. It kind of depends on what I'm doing by the time I'm 12 level. DCs. Yeah, that's your DC stuff. So like, well, see, if your way of opening hand, then you might start with a higher wisdom too, and then ramp your. There's a couple of ways to do it, but yeah, that does make it a choice. Anyone?
Marion has to go with wisdom 14 because he has to have at least wisdom 13 in order to qualify to multi-class.
So Barian, you are taking another level in Ranger.
Yes.
All right, and you're taking the attribute points for wisdom.
Yes. So my wisdom went from 12 to 14.
Got it. Anybody else already finished their level up? So say Mallory took another monk and put in Dex. Done. Just kind of going around the table just so the viewers kind of know. Nice. Oh, he's taking the Sentinel feat.
Oh, no.
And Leoric is taking Paladin again. Yeah. 4th level Paladin and Sentinel feat. He's like, no more dragons flying away from me, Mo. He's like, I've heard about a guy who can staple dragons through the ground. I'm the next guy. Yeah, well, that was a different guy. That was a different guy. Those guys had an apparatus. There was another guy, Dragon Slayer had Kel had Sentinel. He was like the first one to take Sentinel.
Yep.
And I'm assuming Jordy is taking another Necromancer level. What is Jordy taking? Feats, or is he taking attributes? Okay. What spells? Has he already picked his spells? All right, get back to me. Stygian, Cleric, and feat or attribute points. All the rest of the party said, yes, take the attribute points or spell power. No. You think mobile, so you can run away? What is the? I don't know. So do chickens. Chickens love mobile too. I give monks with mobile feet a hard time. It's funny. It's like I totally see where you do it. I played a drunken master. You kind of get it for free, sort of, as an expenditure. You got a flurry of blows in order to do it. I just want to see you go like this across, you know, from one wall to come down the other one. Yep. Well, you get to change your spells. Oh, yeah. Balin. What class you taking? Oh, he's actually moving up the sorcerer now. All right. And you don't have the choice. It's second level sorcerer, so no feat or adjective. Not yet. Never. Oh, so you topped out your warlock? So now it's all sorcerer. Gotcha. Yeah. Now that he's made a pact. Nice. Alrighty. So, any other buying and selling here in Emdel?
Good question.
Does our Griffin have a name yet? We still thinking?
I have a name, but I want to hold off until next episode to let everybody know what it is.
Okay. So right now it's Bok Bok. Instead of Bark Bark. He calls my dog Bark Bark. Which I started calling her Bark Bark too. Alright. The travel. Once again, the DM makes a whole website. Turn around and ask the DM. Your answer to that question is the. I should tell him the name of the brothel just to see if he walks into the brothel. Well, they sell some voodoo over there, boy. Let me tell you. Wallach's Wondrous Works is an arcane shop owned by Wallach Freeholm, a gnome of 60 years. Yes. You kind of come through the door, ting ting. Wallach looks up, and he's a small gnome. He is a member of the Circle of Wizards. You're not. So. F you. He's like, oh, hello. Customer, what can I do you for? Yeah, oh, right over here. He basically pretty much any first level and second level scrolls, he's got. He'll sell you the scroll, whatever the book price, which is, you already have it or do you need it? No, actually I think you buy for first level is 50. Yeah, I'll take two alarm scrolls it is. You like big temper? All right. Yeah, it's first level scrolls are cheap. It's when the second level they start going. Yeah, and that's 50. So, that's why it's like seems like 100. It's like 50 to buy, 50 to scribe. Buy that from scroll. He does. Do you need the component? No. Come back when you do. Alrighty. Done. Nice doing business. I think I've seen that guy, but I can't remember. Yes, I've heard. Yes. Oh yeah, at the Eye of Sorrow. I was there. He looks a lot livelier in person.
Alright.
Okay.
Stygian, question for you. As I'm getting closer and closer to level 5 and being able to fire or let loose 2 arrows, would you be interested in the heavy crossbow?
Attribute wisdom. Wisdom goes up. Stygian seems wiser. Alrighty.
In that case, AJ, I will also I will go by the Smith's Guild and see if maybe just off of random chance they have a magic longbow that they would be willing to trade for the magic heavy crossbow.
They do not, unfortunately.
Figured as much, but was worth a shot.
It's like, you know, adventurers never seem to want to sell their crap, so just hang on to it, hoard it. Looks good on that weapon rack.
I'll hand him a gold piece, and I'll tell him Rupert, one who might have a magic +1 longbow, that please let me know.
If he ever, in the chance that he ever does.
And or if they would be if they ever manage to get the parts, and or if they might be interested in me finding the parts and they want to make a magic longbow and trade me for the crossbow,
He's like,
we can do that.
No adventurers ever seem to sell the monster parts either. They seem to hang on to them for a rainy day. He's like, I mean, there's buyers, but there's never any sellers. It's like that basically seems to be the economic situation that the Saren Valley is in.
Very well, very well. Well, again, keep your ears open, and if anything happens, please send me a letter or let me know.
Alrighty. He's like, he does know Adventurers Anonymous buys, buys magic items and things like that. So, he knows.
We happen to be headed towards their where their guild is centered.
The Circle of the Arcane, the Arcane stores do too. The Circle of Wizards also buy. They buy magic items. So.
My problem is Baryon is not exactly the strongest individual in the group, and the heavy crossbow weighs a ton.
You know, it's in the name. It's heavy. Well, it said heavy.
It's almost half my encumbrance allotment.
You gotta bulk up, man. You gotta bulk up. I'm saying I'm not sensing a crossbow problem. I'm sensing and technically it doesn't drip blood. The runes have blood. The runes also have blood drops in it. Now its name is runed into the hilt, but down the blade, what's engraved are blood drops, and when it's drawn, they kind of glow red. It's not dripping blood. Well, I mean, after you hit something with it, it might be blood everywhere, but. No. The carvings along the blade are blood drops, and they will glow red, like when it's drawn for battle. They'll like this big light because the sword is mostly steel, right? It's just you can see this pattern, and then when you get up close, you can realize they're blood drops. Okay. Time to bleed. It is 6 days travel. So at about the halfway mark is where you will hit Tindleton. So your first 3 days are uneventful as you travel. You're reaching Tindleton. How do you wish to handle this? You just kind of go around the outskirts? Okay.
Yeah.
Just avoid Tindleton altogether. It takes a little extra time instead of going through it, so it'll be about 3.5 days or so as you kind of skirt the crags of Tindleton to stay well away. Manage to get back up on the road on the eastern side and continue your journey, and fortunately there were no random encounters for your venture to Vanguard. So 6.5 days later, Vanguard, which of course, screen share here. It's not like a normal city. In fact, it is more like a large castle. There is a main castle, one of the few actually, that sits in an inner walled courtyard, and the outer castle wall stretches around the remaining city. So this is one of the only cities that actually has a city wall around the entire city. It's the only one in the valley. It makes it the best fortified establishment in the valley. And there are those who do live outside the walls, which are mostly farmers, and there's a few small villages that surround Vanguard for several miles. Little is known about the original founder, Lord Shard Vanguard, other than he built the enormous castle and the walls some time ago and has not been seen in ages. Most don't even recall the building of the castle. It was that far back, and most say he is dead. The city areas in the outer wall are lively, sport a rather nice marketplace, several taverns and inns, and even an art gallery. It's a major center for trade for the surrounding area, and it's almost always busy during daylight hours. Vanguard is probably one of the cleanest and best kept cities you will ever see, even compared to Glissendale, and that's saying something. The city is managed by a council who act in a just and fair manner, and have done so for, as long as anyone can remember, decades at the least, despite who was elected. The city guards, called the Red Knights, serve as keepers of the peace, and serve the city council and the High Lady as they require. So, this is where we will end our session, as you have arrived to Vanguard. With that, I'd like to thank everybody on the stream for watching. This has been Session 6, the Vanguard, who have triumphantly returned with 2 Silverthorn plants. Huzzah. And have leveled up to level 4. That was a little louder. Yeah. That is a possibility. Something to think about when we come back. But until that time, we definitely want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you check out the merch store. Make sure you just follow us. And if you really like us, give us a subscribe on Twitch. Thanks, everybody. Y'all have a good one.